Welcome to Going to Work with Gena, which is an infomercial for STEM students. I'm Dr. Gena Henderson. STEM students, this morning we want to revisit conditions. This is part 2 of conditions, where we're going to go in and talk about the true statement and the false statement, which is a Boolean expression in Python. Okay, as well as take us through some simple looping using conditions. So I want to go ahead and connect here. I want to go ahead and go into my program under scripts. I'm going to pull up element conditions again because this is conditions part 2. And we're actually going to go through some of the conditions. So here, Python. Okay. All right. So what we're going to do is pull up the file element conditions. I don't know, it's taking some time this morning to warm up. File, open. Elements, scripts, element conditions. All right, so now we're here at conditions. And we're going to talk about going down to the portion of the program where we're using the value as a number and other module functions. Now we can import the simple math function, and we can use math functions like log, logarithmic, exponential, power, square root, degrees. So we saw, so to do that, one thing we're going to do here is we're going to go ahead and declare 2 variables at a time. One variable is going to be an integer, and one variable, a decimal, and the other variable is going to be an integer. Then I'm going to have it to print what X is, and I'm going to have it to print what Y is. Then I'm going to go ahead, import math, and I'm going to say that pi is equal to math.pi. And I'm going to say E is equal to math.e. And what this is going to do is this is going to give me a print. Then I'm going to ask it to print the value of pi. It's going to tell me what pi is. And it's going to round pi to 4 digits. Then I'm going to ask it to go back up here and to find the log of 5.0. Okay, and then it's going to print the value of log. Okay, so and then that's one portion of what's going to run this morning, just showing that we use the simple import math. And then here is the conditions, true or false, that I want to teach you about simple programming. So the first program never takes off if the condition is false. So you can never initialize a variable, string, what have you, and state it is 0. Okay? And then if you put like if age, print this will never happen because you cannot initialize something to 0. But if we input a true condition, let's say for instance that age is equal to 1. And they'll say, okay, when the age is equal to 1, just print this true condition always execute. Okay, so sometimes the user can also be prompted for the age from the keyboard, and it'll read the age also. So I wanted to also go into something simple where I declare that age is equal to 17. And then I print, can you vote at age 17? And then I use a loop here. A if loop. If age is less than or equal to 18, print you are old enough to vote. If age is greater than or equal to 18, print you should vote every election. So what I wanted to do is I want to go ahead and go up here, run the program, and begin to look at what functions we get. Okay, so this is going to take me through the old one that we did yesterday. So let me just put those values in. Okay. So now we get here to the part where it says X is equal to 5.0, Y is equal to 10. So X is a decimal, Y is an integer. Here's the value of pi that I asked it to print it out. Here's when it rounds the value of pi to 4 digits. here is the value of the logarithmic x, and here is when we had the condition of, oh, let me move this over. Here's where we had the condition of the log value, log x, and then it did x log equals math, and then it said the value of the logarithmic x is at 1.6. So then we get down to, remember I told you this statement right here would never execute, and it didn't. It skipped exactly to the true statement, which is age equals 1. Okay, so then it says it's looking for me to input your current age. So if I say that I'm 17, it says, okay, your age is 17. Can you vote at 17? Then it says you are not old enough to vote. So what happened here was it executed everything here within this within an if statement. Okay, it put the condition within an if statement and executed. Okay, so I put in 17, so if age is less than 18, it writes, you are not old enough to vote. And that's what it did, and it actually ended at that particular point. Okay, so there are some other things that I want to go through with you when it comes to range that we'll do next time to sum up the simple loop. There'll be some things that we'll talk about that will go into determine how you wish to use your condition. So we told it what to do yesterday. Now we're actually